Hi guys,
Hi.
welcome to TCS Everyday Psychics and a POV this week. And I'm with the lovely, whatever side she's on, Heather. Hi Heather, how are you?
Good. Thank
Good.
you.
Yes, we've got an exciting video for our viewers today. So we are doing we are doing the Aleister Crowley Bol Boleskine House. Hope I said that
hmm
right. Apologies. And this was requested by one of our viewers, Megan. So
Thank you,
thank you,
Megan.
Megan. Thank you very much for this. And yes, so looking forward to it.
hmm
You've done Aleister Crowley videos before, haven't you? I haven't done anyone.
I did one
Okay.
previously, and so this will be a completely different angle. Um, it always is,
Yeah.
and hopefully we'll get some totally different activity.
Yes. So just going into it. We're both going into it, our eyes closed, as it were. So we'll see. Have you? But before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, notification bell, click it, whatever you do with it. And if you can send some comments, we love your comments. It's really great. Thank you very much.
And
We'll
thank you.
get to them as soon as we can. And obviously, we don't just do point of view reaction videos. We also do clearings. So you have something go bump in the night, or maybe you just need your house because it's got a juju energy, or just needs to be revitalized with the love. Go onto our website, send us a message, and we'll get back to you. Other than that, we do spiritual development, we do readings. Oh, the list is endless. So go to the website,
Yeah.
tcspsychics.com, and yeah,
Yeah.
have a good read. And it's brilliant, brilliant people offering you loads of services. There we go. Okay, so before we start, are you getting anything? We opened space, we did our thing, beforehand, and
I can tell there's residual. It's like it's lying in wait. And part of that is the boundary that was set before we started. I set a boundary that
as soon as the
keeps it
video,
at bay a
so
bit.
when the video starts, you go boom, so be like,
Right. So we get hit really hard. It's fun too.
yeah,
But
yeah. I mean, I'm not getting anything at the moment. I just get yeah, but a jovial side. So I
mm,
don't know what that is, so we'll come to that. Okay, so without further ado, let's go.
let's
Let's
see.
go.
In 1899, the renowned Victorian occultist Aleister Crowley bought this former hunting lodge for twice its asking fee, as he believed it was an ideal location to perform his dark rituals on a remote hillside overlooking Loch Ness. The house itself was said to be built on the site of a church fire that killed several members of its congregation, an act believed to have been done deliberately by two Satanists acting out revenge after being banished from Inverness by the church. Crowley would have this extension built so that he could have a north-facing door, as he believed that this is how spirits would be able to enter the house and into his ritual room. This area would become the epicenter of the house's hauntings. We have decided not to broadcast details of the practices Crowley carried out, as many people believe these rituals to be extremely dangerous, and it is known that people have died while performing these with Crowley. They are supposed to last 6 months, but after Aleister left Scotland to visit a friend in Paris, he broke the cycle, meaning whatever he had opened up had not been closed. Upon his return back to Boleskine, even Crowley himself noted that the house had changed and reported that he was constantly seeing shadow figures. Crowley even believed he had cursed himself and those around him. A lodgekeeper had a breakdown and tried to murder his own children, but couldn't do it. Weeks later, both children were dead under mysterious circumstances. Another story tells about a local butcher who sliced off his own finger while trying to prepare a meat order from a scrap of paper that had directions of one of Crowley's rituals scribbled on the back. Crowley considered the house to be too dark. Crowley soon sold up and moved away. The house was later owned by Edward Grant, a former army general. He didn't believe in the stories and was a complete skeptic until he started telling people that something dark was following him around. In 1965, he was found dead in Crowley's former bedroom. He put a shotgun to his head. A servant had returned home that day to find their dog playing with a bone. She took it off the dog, believing it to be a bit of rubbish, before discovering Grant's body upstairs. It turns out that it was a part of his skull that the dog had been chewing on. In 1969, the house was bought by Jimmy Page from the rock band Led Zeppelin, who was obsessed with the work of Aleister Crowley. It is not well documented what happened in this building during this time, but what is known is that band member John Paul Jones refused to go inside for any of these sessions, and a series of misfortunes for the band, including the death of John Bonham and the near-fatal car accident of Robert Plant, led many to believe that there was a curse. Various songs by the band were said to be written here, and videos were even shot at the back of the property. Jimmy Page's best friend, Malcolm Dent, lived in the building for most of the time and would often claim to hear growling sounds outside of his bedroom door, but nothing was ever there when he opened it up to have a look. The curse continued. Many people living in the house have either died, marriages have broken down, and businesses have failed. From 1992 onwards, the building was privately owned, but the mysteries continued.
Elland Mansion, once used for occult rituals, has been badly damaged by fire. Boleskine House on the shores of Loch Ness was owned in the 19th century by Aleister Crowley, who claimed to have summoned demons there. The house was later owned by the Led Zeppelin guitarist Jimmy Page.
A fire in 2015 destroyed...
So I'm just going to pause it there. Have you got anything, you feeling into this? You've got anything?
So the first thing was, as it began, an image of someone knocking behind glass. The glass was to represent another dimension. And there was like a fog, that I could see, like the glass and a fog. And this is a place where there are dimensions that have been opened. So that is when we talk about grids, and the importance of gridding, what happens when you don't grid, and you then can have access to other dimensions. So in this case, I think this was simply to represent what had been going on. The second piece, when your energy is low, for example, you have severe depression, you're going to be attracted to other low energy. So there are lots of instances where you'll hear all these, murders, robberies, different bad circumstances have happened, and that's usually why. Not always, but often. The place overall, I'm feeling just like this disorienting energy, dizzy, paranoia. Things aren't always what they seem. I don't know if that's today. I feel like I'm back a bit. But that's what I'm getting. Things aren't always what they seem when you're experiencing the energy. I think I was focusing on the growling.
I don't know why I've suddenly got Alice Through the Looking Glass. Just been told that, Alice Through the Looking Glass. Everything you said, I resonated with me. I got portal, dimension. They opened it up, and it opened it up, and it was as if the image I got was like a two-way mirror. You see crime with detectives, and they're in the interview room, and there's a mirror, and then the other people on the other side. That's what I got, and it's like that, and that's what it was like. Prism. I got prism. I did get something. I don't know what it was. A figure. Dark figure.
Okay.
But when I mean dark, I just mean the low vibrational. That's what it said.
Yep.
Rather than, but it just looked dark to me, so I couldn't actually see what it looked like, but just got something. So I just got that. My ego's now kicking in. Oh, well, what happened? Oh, they conjured it up. They did. I don't know yet, but
Okay.
and I agree with you in terms of there's also something sucking. I can't believe I just said this. So basically,
I can.
the heart of the house sucked positive energy.
Oh, okay.
I feel like a warp, or it feels like a, and it feels like it's just takes anything. I don't know if it's as graphic as what I'm saying, or it's slight, but it feels like something. It feels to open the dimension, open the portal. There was a contract, so it took something in its place, and that was the positiveness of this world.
Yeah.
And so when I think you're saying when people started to get run down or started to question things or feel really, it was because this energy was sucking them dry, literally.
Yeah.
Wow. But you're right, not everything is what it seems. It feels, as I said, it feels like Alice through the Looking Glass, and it just feels very bizarre. And that sort of interpretation of that book and what it's about, and you think, oh, it's just a fairy tale, but actually it's quite dark, quite sinister. It's quite, if you really look into it and read it, and this is what I think this house represents. Okay.
Right. And
And
I
the video's
totally
done
agree.
and finished. And the video's done and finished. Let's go.
Yeah. And we're out.
But so far I'm just getting sort of residual energy, and it feels like as we were talking, I felt like I was in that time space and was sort of like, okay, bit experiencing rather than accept the whatever it is, the dark thing I saw, but that's the only sort of paranormal thing at the moment I've got.
I feel there's a dormant with whatever was done as you're discussing this sucking, for lack of a better term, this thing, that's taking the positive energy. It's like it went dormant. I don't think things are firmly closed.
No, I agree. I was
So,
wondering that. I think also the lake has a connection with the house as well.
ooh,
In
I'll look at
terms of
that, see if I can.
that portal type dimension. Again, what you're saying is not always open. It changes. Something changes shape and changes place. So if the doorway's open there, it may last a few seconds or be hours, and then it's closed and it goes somewhere else. So yeah, it feels someone lost the key.
Weird.
Someone lost the key. It could, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I get that.
All right.
Destroyed
Go
more
ahead.
of the property, and whatever was left was destroyed in 2019 when another mysterious fire tore the property to pieces just 2 days before Christmas.
2 days before Christmas.
Oh, is that what they said?
Yeah. So that would be just after the winter solstice. How uncanny is that? So the vibration and the air energy, it's very, the light and everything is very small. Everything's really pinprick, pierced, closed. Okay.
Ellen Morgan is a historian who has been helping run the project to restore the building. She has researched deep into Boleskine's past.
Now, I'm going to put a hard hat on in a minute. We have to wear high vis before we even set foot in here. That's because this place is not safe. It's burnt down twice that we know of. Fires have started in this property that we've never been fully explained. It's meant to be built on the site of a church that burnt down. People inside it died. How much of this is legend? How much of this is truth?
Well, this is the job of a historian, that when you're a curator of a property or an object, you have to research it. There is some evidence that the house, as we're looking at it now, was commissioned in 1809, but we know that its history does go back a lot further than that. When we were doing the clearance, so after the two fires, 100 tons of rubble and debris had to be removed from Boleskine House, and that was all done by hand, by volunteers. But during the clearance, nails that were found in the main room that's behind us here were a good 300 years older than nails that were found in the rest of the building. And yeah, doing some research, it might have been a church, or it might have been a church manse. We're not sure, but we do know that from the 13th century, when the Roman Catholic Church was expanding into the Highlands, that yes, there was either a church or a church manse here. And we know that it was governed by a succession of parish priests up until the 17th century. So it does have a long religious history, yes.
It is known that the house is built on...
Hang on, did you where they were standing in that doorway, I felt a very suppressed energy.
I felt a shaking.
I was like, felt really like, not the anxiety, because when you get it when you hear, but it felt suppressed, felt like I was being held down on my chest.
Ah.
I also got a hit. I know it's a bit of a reaction here. People all coming in to help. Everyone came in to help. Yeah, because they were I feel they're of a particular group of people helping. I'm going to do that.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's try and... I would wage my hat on this. I would not be surprised if they are trying to reopen everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use the whatever they had.
Yeah. It feels to me like underground, under the house, is shaking. Not all the time, but yeah.
I mean, the grids and everything are messy. It's I don't.
They're odd. Well, yeah, they're odd.
They're odd.
Yeah, that's
I mean, okay, I'm going to say this is going to be weird. There are grids, but there aren't any grids. I don't know how I can say this. Grids that don't fit are... Does this make sense? There are grids, but not of our timeline, not of our dimension, not of... It's really weird. It's different.
I agree.
There is some form of grid there, but it's not grid that we would understand, that we would...
Right.
Usually when we go into homes and clear and do it and we put our grids in, that's how I understand. But this feels like, it feels different, definitely alien to me, you know?
Yeah, it does. It feels totally...
I mean, I know it's probably the area's wackadoodle anyway, and it feels like there's no grids, but there's something holding it all together.
But there are. It's
it's weird.
just not something we're ever used to dealing with.
No.
We're used to regular grids. Regular ones.
It's because they're wackadoodle. Wackadoodle grids. Wackadoodle grids. Okay.
Once consecrated land. But what about the hauntings today?
It's talking about things that people have seen. You've mentioned to me that the dog is something that quite a few people who work here have seen a dog walking across here, in there, around the back. And when Malcolm Dent was spending a lot of time in here, he heard growling in this place. And you can swear down. Just describe exactly what you've seen.
Well, yeah, so it starts with Malcolm Dent that he said it was a snarling hell beast dog in the house. I've never experienced it in the house whatsoever. I have seen a dog walk across this courtyard that definitely wasn't actually there, but also it's sort of around the other side of the house. There's a cluster of trees, and I think pretty much everyone who's volunteered has seen this dog at one point. I was also giving a tour to someone, his children. He was doing a drone photography of the building, and his children asked if they could come on a tour, and I was talking to them, and they said the first time they ever came to the house, they heard some growling coming from the bushes where everyone sort of has seen this dog. And it's, for want of a better word, it sounds like a stereotype, but it's a shadowy dog that you physically see it, but also you know it's not actually there as well.
Ellen takes me to the spot where Aleister Crowley's temple space once stood.
We were
Do you get a dog?
See, I got hit at the beginning when I just talked about it. I wasn't needing protector, but not protector as we would think of. So it is keep things in, keep things out.
Yeah.
No, it's not good, not bad. It is just some, it's just there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel it's a dog, but
I think the energy it just gives off, maybe people's perception, it would maybe be seen
yeah.
as a dog, because that's probably a bit of the scare. Oh my God, it's a dog. I get black, and it's like a big wolf. Is I like a big wolfhound, or it's something like no. Yeah, like a big wolf.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I can't tell for sure. I saw what I thought was a human that went down, morphing into
oh yeah,
a dog-like figure. But it just feels like this can change.
I've just been shown it's like the dog from Harry Potter when he metamorphoses, one of the wizards metamorphoses into a dog. I don't know if you've seen it, but it gives me that picture. But you're right. It's not human. It's not animal.
No, yeah.
Don't know
I
what
do
it's-
feel that I just kind of got a hold of it a little bit. That was hard. Wow, I feel the level of there's like specific boundaries. I want to say who cares, that he's got. It is very much like protective, guarding. Yeah. I just like almost like grabbing a paw,
Guarding.
if you will.
So I don't know, and it feels like I get balance. So it's good and good and evil.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
but it's balance. Something about the I'm just going to leave it out there because it sort of comes and goes.
I felt like interacting with it was like a bit intimidating because you're right, it is balance. It is both things.
And it's how you interpret it. It comes across and how you are as a person.
Ah. I felt its strength. It has its duty. It's doing it.
Yeah, very.
It's not to be trifled with. Let it go.
And I'm being shown the Emperor card, the
Oh, okay.
Emperor
What's
Tarot
that
card.
mean?
So the Emperor Tarot card being shown that. So in terms of that tradition, in terms of authoritarian, that's his duty. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Interesting.
Okay.
On the other side of that doorway, that's the north-facing doorway that he had built. He had that installed, and it's exactly north. A lot of people think that the house faces north, which is a big myth. It didn't, it's slightly out. So he's had that installed. It points directly up. And this was his temple space. So what would he have done in here, do you think?
Well, yeah, his temple or oratory space. This is where he performed several sort of magical operations. The most famous being the sacred magic of Abramelin the Mage, which is a really austere magical operation. It involves getting up at 4:30 every morning. You're only eating bread, you're only drinking water, and you're basically abstaining from everything else that makes life fun or bearable, and you're praying. The aim of the magical operation is to invoke your holy guardian angel or higher self. To put it in really mundane, secular terms, it's a self-improvement operation.
Yeah. And just through here, this is another wing. This is part of the wing of the house. It leads through.
So this was the site of the second fire in
Right.
2019.
The recent one. And then up there, am I right in thinking this was up towards where the bedroom would have been?
Yep, that's what was Crowley's bedroom.
Wow.
And there are many stories about happenings in there. It was Malcolm Dent that said he experienced the snarling hell beast dog outside the door when he was in that room.
So the door would have been on this side to the right, or would it have been like a corridor? Do you know?
Will have been a corridor along this way.
So he felt the dog. It would have been just up there above these wooden beams.
Yep.
Directly above us.
And he said that when he opened the door, there was nothing there, but he felt too terrified to leave the room, that he just spent the entire night terrified all night in the room.
There's one ghost story here that never gets mentioned online, and that is the story of young Ralph, a stable boy that is said to haunt this coaching block.
So this is the stables, the stable block anyway. We're going to go in, but you can't go straight in. What's in here?
I'm just going to pause it there. So we just saw the bottom part of the house. It feels like a swirling. It's residual energy. It felt very swirling. It felt.
Yeah.
I got residual energy, so people coming and going. And I don't know if that was humans coming. It felt just the energy felt people coming and going. Something's coming and going. The second fire was deliberate.
Mm.
Definitely deliberate. There's something about I get a sense of the energy going downstairs.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if that's from up and down to the first floor to the ground floor, or it's a ground floor like into a basement. I don't know, but there's something.
Is that a part of the ritual?
Don't know. I'm confused now. Confused because it feels like the. So what I'm being shown is the walls of the house, and then suddenly they all collapse and go down, and it's like glass.
Boy, yeah.
It feels like the house, the facade of what was
I
really
agree.
going on inside. Okay. Okay. Anything from you?
I was focused on that north-facing doorway.
Hmm.
I see a very bright light coming through there. It's from another dimension.
So in
It,
terms of what we're getting, are you
yeah.
feeling anything sort of paranormal? Or are
Right
we
at the end, I got something, barely picked it up. Something passed by me in white, a figure. I think it was a woman. It feels like a woman.
druids? Get druids.
Okay. Okay, because and then I got confused. It was like as soon as almost like maybe I wasn't supposed to, and then this wave of confusion hit, and what am I doing? What's happening? And it took me a minute. Wait, you were looking at this woman.
Okay. Tapping into the energy, there is something that definitely is making us feel confused, question, and even deflect.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we can't uh, feed into it, understand it.
Wow, it does feel heavy. Ah. I pushed a little bit there and then it came in really strong.
The reason why what if we have it, it feels I'm being pulled, I'm being dragged, I'm being down. My energy, my body feels got pressure on my vocal cords. Something is
Mm,
trying to not let me speak. But I think that is nothing terrible. I think like, ooh, I just think it's whatever is.
yeah.
I'm going to put it out there, a spell
Yeah.
around this, around this property. Yeah. Oh, and this woman here, this woman on the screen,
Oh,
uh, I'm going to laugh. She definitely has no toes. And if you know the witches, she definitely has no toes. Yeah. Um, did you just say something?
No, I was just breathing out.
Okay.
What'd you
Maybe
get?
I thought I'd heard a man speak. Okay. Maybe it's just me. All right. Okay. Go on.
Yeah.
God, we're only 10 minutes in. Guys, viewers, let us know what you're feeling so far. We're like, I'm going to shut up now. Let's get some of this done, and then we'll we'll try and come into and we'll feed into the paranormal. See what else we get with this. But yes, I wished and we'll let the lady with no toes go on and
What is in here?
Well, we've all had strange experiences in the coach house. I lovingly refer to whoever lives here as Ralph, and we've noticed that it makes sense to knock 3 times and to ask Ralph if it's okay to come in. Generally, he's amenable, but sometimes he does make it clear he doesn't really want people in there as well. So we'll find out.
Go in.
So, just a question. Knock 3 times. 3 is the whatever it is to do with whatever, which we said. And she's now, this lady is now giving a gravitas and
Yeah.
Ralph, what's his name? Ralph?
Yeah, it is.
Hi Ralph. Hi Ralph. Yeah, yeah. Like it's Ralph down the road. Yeah, cooks me sausages and bangs and mashes, and I'll get my daily paper from Ralph. So she's giving it that energy that and poor guys probably want to be left alone or want to be pass on. Here we are.
Yeah.
I haven't picked anything up at the moment. Anything
I haven't yet.
of Ralph?
Nope. We'll
And
see.
I don't know why I'm being just told Billy.
That sounds more likely than Ralph.
Ralph. Yes. Let's go.
Is it okay to come in, Ralph? Oh, he's not sure. Crikey. Oh, dear. Hey, Ralph, let us know if you want us to leave, okay? Prop the door open so we get some light. So my little dog, Toto, will not come in this room at all. He will always stay at the doorway and then kind of looks at you like you're mad. And when you go outside again, he's very happy that you're outside. The only time that he did come in here, actually, I had a group of students and was doing a tour, and the conversation sort of changed. The students started talking amongst themselves, and I got a feeling that Ralph wasn't too happy. And so I was about to start ushering the students out, at which point my little dog came running in, sat right in front of me and started tapping my leg. And it's the only time he's actually come inside the coach house, so I got the feeling that he was also saying Ralph isn't too happy.
Are we okay to go up and have
Yep.
If Ralph's okay with us coming up. We have got hard hats on, so it's okay.
I've taken mine off.
Sorry to intrude on you, Ralph. We are just talking about you in a nice way.
Yeah, I always thank him. Thank you, Ralph, for letting us come up here.
I might come and talk to you later on, Ralph, if you don't mind. But you think Ralph may be a stable boy who worked here?
Like I say, we've got no idea, to be honest. When this will have been used as a coach house, it was quite common that the stable boy did live upstairs above the coach room. The floor that we're standing on right now is modern, that clearly someone at some point was going to turn this either into holiday lets or accommodation. The reason that I refer to him as Ralph is one of the volunteers was sweeping out downstairs and it kept hearing a very loud banging coming from up here. And so he came upstairs and he couldn't see a reason for anything banging. He checked the windows. There was no obvious cause. So he went back downstairs, carried on sweeping. It kept happening. It was literally any time he picked up the broom and did something with it, there was a bang upstairs. He's much more sceptical than I am. And he came and got me and he said, Ellen, will you just stand in the coach house and see what you think? So I did. And admittedly, and I feel it a bit now, to be honest, you just feel like something's having a look at you. So I said to the volunteer, ask permission, let them know what it is that you're doing, why you're sweeping it out, and ask them if it's okay. And as he was describing what he was doing, the banging carried on. And I said, ask permission. So you're not asking whoever lives here to leave, you're asking to share the space. At which point the banging was quiet. So it sort of felt like, okay, maybe that's your answer.
Didn't you hear that? There was a third.
I did hear something.
Yeah, there was a third.
Yeah.
We did hear something. As you were talking about banging.
I was going to say, he's definitely here.
That's
Firstly, she needs a slap. Yeah. He's probably banging, going, please, let me go. Let me go. Did you get anything?
I wanted to immediately go upstairs, and the energy is making me a little bit sick. It doesn't feel good up here. It's like a little dizzy, but like heavy nausea and sickness. I'm getting this almost like being thrown around feeling. So I don't know if that correlates with the banging that they were hearing, but there's something about energy and throwing around, and it's like this kind of circle, maybe not a perfect circle. As I'm trying to tune into what's there, it's changing. Did you get it changing form?
Definitely something there, but I'm unsure that it's unearthly. I can't. What I will say, I did get a feeling of that chaotic moving around was a bit of residual of somebody throwing somebody around, as it were.
Yeah.
But I then had in mind a splinter, so a shattered piece.
Mm.
So I think it feels there's definitely a shattered. Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand. Definitely a shattered piece here.
Excuse me. That makes sense too for at least some, I would say at least some of the nausea. The sick feeling.
It feels like something hiding behind, and not literally, behind the shattered piece.
Yes. Yeah, I'm so
So
glad you said that.
if there was an earth, whoever, it would be, you go, oh, it's a shattered piece. Okay, great, that's fine. We'll just deal with that. So you wouldn't actually deal with them, but
But maybe also hiding behind their expectations going in, like they think it's a stable boy or whatever they said.
I don't know what it is. I can't.
They're also used there.
I can't. I want to say stable boy, but my gut's saying no. Maybe we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
But the feeling I'm getting off from here is very depressed, anguish, anxiety, fear.
Mm-hmm. Did you say repressed?
Mm.
Huh.
I'm now feeling into trying to feel into this and go. Oh, I then get. Oh, this could. Yeah. I think I'm just going to leave it there. I think because I'm trying. My ego might be kicking into it and trying to put a label on this and what it is. Maybe something
Right.
later. So because also now I'm getting like as if it's like some sort of poltergeist. The energy's been left, the energy's been created, and that's what's behind it. Doesn't seem to actually have a form. It changes, but it's a feeling of the area, feeling of what's there. I don't know.
Yeah, I say come back. So
I agree. Let's move on.
I don't know if you are called Ralph, but if you are, can you make a bang? Not on performance.
Bang.
Not on performance. If you want to come and talk to us later on, we'll pop in and see you. We're here to be friends with you. We're not here to be nasty or... We're just here to have a chat.
Just leave me alone.
It's a fascinating place.
Just leave me alone.
Yeah.
That's the feeling. I get, just leave me alone.
yeah.
don't know, do you think he doesn't want me to say why we call him Ralph?
Yeah, what was the... You finished that?
Yeah, I was going to say I stopped because of the noise. It was as volunteer was leaving the coach house, so the banging had stopped, but literally right in front there were two knocks on the door, and so yeah, we hightailed it out of here, and we were walking down the driveway at Boleskine House kind of quite quickly, and my phone was in my pocket, and it turned itself on, and it started going searching for Ralph near you, searching for Ralph near you, over and over and over again. So that's why I lovingly refer to whoever's here as Ralph. But we don't know historically anything about anyone. I'm sorry about this. He is here and he wants us to go.
You think?
Yeah.
We'll leave you. Don't worry.
Sorry, Ralph.
Sorry, Ralph.
It is said that there is a tunnel that leads from Boleskine House down to this graveyard, Boleskine burial site, and Aleister Crowley was often found in here. But itself comes with stories of grave robbing and even the legend of the dead being risen. This building with a small window was constructed to store dead bodies inside until they had decomposed enough that they would be of no use to any body snatchers. I tried to get a drone shot of the house with Loch Ness in the background. The drone would not go higher than head height, and it kept drifting away in an anti-clockwise direction. An error message confirmed that something was interacting with the drone's magnetic compass. This would not be the first technical problem that I would encounter in Boleskine House. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Dead Air channel, where you'll find lots more videos like this on there, and follow us on Instagram too, on our brand new page, where you'll find lots of pictures from behind the scenes. But now it's getting dark, and it's time to go in and find out what Aleister Crowley had really left behind. Aleister Crowley used to have a small lake that he would often have a boat on, and that's still there. It's appeared in Led Zeppelin videos. This is it. This is the house that the man who was once described as the wickedest man on earth, Aleister Crowley, once lived in. And like I said, we are going to be completely respectful in here. I know this place has all sorts of history. Let's go inside Boleskine House. Noises. This is the corridor where the head is said to bounce down. Obviously not in this current state. It's this has all been damaged with the fire, with the two fires of 2015 and 2019. But I'll introduce my...
Okay, this is going to be really weird. Why do I get a sense of a head rolling down the corridor? Like it was a 10-pin bowling, literally down the corridor.
Huh.
And banged the door on the other side. That feels like obviously residual energy. I just got the sense of that.
I don't have anything on it. Yeah. What I see in that corridor is what appears to be residual. Aleister Crowley, and he's like kind of hunched over, like he's sick or something, or he's in pain. He was mad. He was. I just see that residual currently.
Magnesium, or what was something else he was taking? The energy, yeah, it suppresses the so the energy above. The house felt like this. Can't. There's something to put, so one thing, there's something to put a stop to control the energy. Two, it feels like the energy changes, metamorphoses. I get this. It, I can't put my finger in it. I can't put a track on it. I can't. It seems to change.
Yeah. And above the house, they were talking about the drone where he was unable to fly. I do feel a pulling above the house. It's angled.
Mm.
I don't know why. It has to do with the dimensions and grids that are whatever they are. And then this hub of pulling like a funnel. Yeah. That's that pulled in the energy.
Yeah,
Okay.
but this is also not just this house. This goes way back. Something with this energy here that goes way back, and we're talking before Christ. Yeah,
Okay.
it feels old. It feels. Yeah.
Hmm.
Time has no place. I don't know why I just said that. Time
Yes. Oh, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
has no place. Okay.
Myself to Boleskine House. My name is Rob. I am just here to have a look and to communicate with anybody who wants to come and have a conversation, anyone who wants to communicate with me. I mean absolutely no disrespect. In fact, I have full respect for this place. This is the old main corridor that would have linked the bedrooms and the different wings of the house. This house has just so much history.
So much residual energy. So much energy.
Yeah.
The walls of this building could talk. And on that note, wow. I'm gonna just increase the IR light a little bit, just so we can see a little bit more. Directly above us, above those wooden beams, that was Aleister's bedroom. That is where Edward Grant committed suicide up there. It's hard to move, there's so much rubble along here as well. It's such a sad state of affairs to see this place burn like this and end up in the state that it's become. Now, we talked about that north-facing door that Aleister built. This is the room where he would come and practice rituals in the middle of the night. In this very room where the door faces north, he believed that spirits would come through that entrance over there, where that sign is. There's just so many noises coming from this place. I know it's the wind, but I am on edge in this place. This house talks to people. I've heard so many stories about people who've said that this place can talk to you. That's the north-facing door from the inside. What did Aleister bring into this house?
I felt quite uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We have had this before. I think you had this in a previous video. The intimidation.
Mm.
I'm not scared of it. There's no fear, but it feels like because you try, and my ego is trying to assess what that is and why. All I can see is the light and brickwork, and but it's weird. I can't explain it because I don't think I've actually experienced it. It's really weird. So I do feel that it's like there was what's this? A covering over the area. But it just feels when the hallway that feels. I know it's really silly. Feels it feels like feels neutral, as it were. It felt like if this was the hub of the house. No, that's the hub of the house. This is neutral. I got an image of like oh my god, I've just gone an airport. And you see the airport and all the planes attach to the hub. It felt like that with this house.
Yeah. Yeah, this place is wild. So, as he was gazing into that one room in which he then stated he would turn the IR up, I got an image of a man, this is residual, and he disappeared into a hole, like disappearing into a hole in the ground or the bottom floor. I'm not sure where we are. It feels like, again, this is representative of dimensions and that the house layout is not as we see it, is the best way to put it. I'm also getting, yeah, so some of his rituals and they're gross. I saw some of that in the one room and I just tried to push that aside because I don't need to see it.
It's you probably got the detail. I just got okay. Shit happened here.
Yeah. Oh, lucky
Here,
you.
nothing was here, and definitely opening dimensions and portals, or I know they're different, probably two different things, but it seems like this that opened. He definitely, or somebody definitely opened something which shouldn't have been opened. They let something in.
Yeah.
They've let something in. I feel this place is guarded.
Oh, I'm getting chills.
Guy and and it's above my pay grade.
Yeah, beyond our understanding. I just heard that. Yep.
It's above my pay grade. It's better for me to not know than get hooked in. There feels layers to this environment, and it's weird because it's where I see layers, like this. I don't know. It doesn't feel those layers don't feel, but my feeling is there are so many layers of what's happened. That I can't comprehend because I'm not that scientific. I'm not that sort of into this thing, so I can't fathom what it is. But it's very complicated, and it's there's people watching. Permanently watching the house, permanently guarding the house. I get faces. To be honest, I'm surprised this guy's guides let him in.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm very surprised. So I'm wondering if the other lady or something's happened beforehand. There's something. He's got a barrier around him, and he's gone in. If that's what it feels. I would be very surprised. These people are trying to search for something. They're searching for something in that house.
Mm.
They're trying to what's the word? Not reconjure. Put it all back to how it was.
Reinvent.
Yeah. Well, and there's money. I get money. Money's being put into this.
Yeah. I get an image. It keeps hitting. When I look out that north facing doorway, the way it represents, it's a bright light. I know that means other dimensions for me. I see like planets lined up. I'm not going to get much further than that. They won't allow it. I've already tried, but
earlier on, I can't remember the name. I can't remember. So Kabbalah, the tree.
okay.
I got an image of that.
Ah,
What was weird is I got planets and the same image of the tree, and I didn't
oh
say,
boy.
oh God. Yeah. So with this house, there's things you don't want it. Aliens. What we would say aliens. I think aliens. I think conjured loads of things.
Right.
You know, and animals and all sorts of things. But there's something does suck something away.
Mhm.
You know, in this house.
It's going to be so hard tonight to know what is wind noise and what is anything else. I'm going to take a left here. I'm going to go into, well, this is the kitchen. Again, I'm seeing so many noises. Let's just take a little walk through here. This is the room. I can't believe I'm in this room. This is the room. That Aleister Crowley performed his rituals in. You can't imagine it, can you? He was sat in this room. Noises again. At this point, I was convinced that I was being watched. I was worried that somebody, such as an urbexer, could gain entry to the building, but Ellen had assured me that nobody could enter. Just take a minute to respect the people who've lived in this building. Does anyone like to come and talk to me to make a sign that they're here?
I got, you don't know what you're dealing with.
Me too. Yeah, same.
Oh. Oh. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've got it with me. I've got an EMF meter. Can we pick up energy in here tonight? If there's a spirit in here, come and touch this grey box. Put your energy into it.
It won't work. It won't work properly because the energy's all boogity goop.
Watch very closely. It appears as if a dark mass has moved past the doorway towards Crowley's temple room. I don't see this at the time as I'm in total darkness, but seconds later my attention is drawn to the same area by what sounded like footsteps. Oh, what was that? What's it there? There's some movement. So Aleister would have, if you imagine through that doorway there and then upstairs on the other side where that ladder is, that was Aleister's bedroom. He would come downstairs and he would perform in the middle of this room. He came back from a trip to Paris and said this place was so messed up. He hadn't closed his rituals properly. He said there was dark shadows in here. This is quite possibly the most infamous place I have ever done an investigation in the whole of my life. It's just somewhere I've wanted to get into for decades, and this is it. Aleister Crowley's fireplace. Was this part of his rituals? Did he have a fire here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello? If that was someone making a noise, can you make that tap again? Now, I know what people at home will say. You've got scaffolding all around you. It's windy. It is going to creak. There's another thing I just want to point out as well. If you look
I
at...
just want to say, when I said layers, this guy is on a different layer. He's not going to be able to tap into what he's actually feeling in other layers or what was going on.
Yeah.
There is, I do feel a sense of something is watching. I don't know what it is. I'm just, but it was, I think, feels more earthy. I don't think it's anything, but I think it's more watching. But he's not on the same spiritual level to be able to appreciate the house. That's what I'm getting. Obviously, he should be able to pick things up, feeling and stuff, which is a shame because he's relying on his hearing rather than going on about how he feels in that room, how he feels in the corridor, what he's feeling, which is your senses. He's relying on, oh, what can I see? Come on, hear something, which is a shame.
Right.
Okay. Anything from you?
As it began, I caught a wisp coming around the narrator. I believe that was his guidance. So I see guidance come in like a white scarf,
Hmm.
and that's what I noticed. So it feels like he is protected. And it really they were they were like right here, just kind of keeping him in his own space, watching over him.
Yeah, I don't think they're happy.
Guides.
I don't think they're happy about it though. As it
Well, of
were.
course not, but
Yeah.
they still have their job to
Good
do.
job. Yes, yes, and I would agree with that. I wonder if how much is being um, muted
Yeah, me too.
around him. Yeah. Okay.
This
Hmm.
doorway, look at the top bit there, the wooden beam, the door frame. That has been completely burnt in the fire. If you look at, really see it, let's get right round, which I'm not going to try and... It's the same on that one. There's a door there. It's been completely burnt. But if you look at Crowley's spiritual door, you can't really see it. It's intact. It's the only door frame in Boleskine House that wasn't damaged by the fire. It's quite creepy that I'm talking about black shadows just as my camera seemed to have picked one up. This is the sound that footsteps around Boleskine House make, so it's impossible somebody else could have been inside messing about. It was captured using infrared night vision camera, which means I was in total darkness, so it can't have been a shadow cast from a bright light outside, otherwise we would have seen it. What I captured was definitely something dark, moving past one of the metal scaffolding poles. Now, earlier on tonight, we were sat outside. I was talking to Ellen, and we heard a noise in this room. She was outside sitting on the wall. She thought she saw the dog, the black dog, running through here. I've got permission to go underneath Boleskine House into a cellar
Ooh.
where people believe there is a tunnel that leads to the burial ground. So this is it. I've come down these steps, and this is the cellar. I'm just going to watch where I walk. Yeah. There you go. Bang my head. So the theory is, there is, and it's freezing cold down here, by the way. Somewhere down here, there is a tunnel that leads down to Boleskine Cemetery. Now, Ellen was telling me before, it's unusual that this is only half the size of a main room. This should really go further back. Why would they build only half a room down here? So the theory is this wall goes right back. Other people have suggested it was in the another extension where this tunnel was built. It's on the floor. Stand back. Phone's on airplane mode, so we don't interact. Is there any spirits down here in Boleskine that can come forward? Maybe put your energy through that EMF meter on the floor. Straight away, noise behind me. 6 o'clock behind me. This corner.
So, what do you get from this room?
It feels bigger to me
Yeah,
than
it feels
it
like
is.
it's been filled in.
Yeah.
There's something about it that doesn't seem right. I agree. It feels it's to be bigger. I think there's more
Yeah.
rooms, or as you said, the tunnels are more underneath. I don't get like I don't like the feeling. There's something not right.
Yeah, something about purpose for it. The
Mm.
purpose
Not
or
necessarily this room, but where it led to and went on.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's more to this than meets the eye.
Definitely.
Mm. Yeah,
It's something about I'm hearing something about containment
that's why they filled it in.
to contain. Yeah, that's why yeah.
Part of the fire was to get rid of sigils and markings.
Ah, uh-huh.
I just got that to a road to get rid of, but they were unsuccessful. Okay.
Okay.
Can you put your energy into this EMF meter, please? Just push your energy through it.
It's like the energy's dead. You know? He's not getting anything. It's like flatlined. That's what I got.
Linked to the Boleskine cemetery. Make a noise, make a tap or a bang. Just let me know of your presence. That was a tap, and that was coming from above me. Directly above.
Apologies for the noise.
Oh.
My husband is opening the roses pots.
Just gonna go underneath this.
Ah.
Are you getting something? Hit me with it.
So the first thing, again, with this basement area and this containment, because I see it was much larger. And there may have been some side rooms off of there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's being removed or moved. It has to do with the dimensional piece.
Mm.
This, yeah, things are really different from what they appear to the eye. And the second thing, there's some effort to untangle or separate some of what Crowley did there. So some of his efforts
Mm-hmm.
were, it's like they want to keep certain elements and then get rid of the rest. That's what I feel.
Yes, but no. Yes, what you're saying, but no, they can't. It feels like the double entendre. There feels like there's a but. There's a but button to this. This is what
Yeah.
the energy feels like. That you, unfortunately, once you open the hatch, it's going to access the door.
Yeah.
You cannot close. You cannot, or you can't. You can't have one part of it and not the other.
Right.
This is what it feels like. You know, it's like. Oh, why did I say we? We come as a package.
Huh.
Don't say why I said we. There we go. Just leave it there. We come as a package. So whatever it is, it comes as the. Again, I'm being shown this. Really, I'm being shown that it's like about the tree. There's something about it. I don't know what it is. I think it feels like once the eye is open, it opens all of them up.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can't pick and choose.
No, you can't pick and choose. No. But I don't know enough about the tree and stuff to be able to understand or what this is.
Nor do I.
Feels very. It feels everything's been. I want to say contained. Let's just put it that way. But I think
Yeah.
sometimes it feels like time and space meant nothing.
Yep.
Another place, time and space, yeah. Interesting. Okay.
With the feeling of something else being in the house with me, I decided to get out the SLS camera to try and capture something visual. The SLS camera uses LiDAR technology, which uses infrared lasers to be able to detect any energies which are invisible to the naked eye.
Okay, SLS camera. I keep hearing noises around the scaffolding. In these rooms. Is anybody in here? Can you show yourself to me? Can you stand in front of me?
He would get more spiritually by feeling into it than using these gadgets.
Yeah. They block it.
Yeah. Something old is. Oh, sorry. Something old is. We're talking. I don't know if it's the land or these druid type people or something. Is
Yeah.
watch this space. Yeah.
Are you Aleister Crowley? Show yourself.
He definitely. Just not only opened something, but.
Are you
did other
associated with
stuff
Aleister
which
Crowley?
was beyond reason.
Yeah.
And the Led Zeppelin
hello.
guy.
The SLS camera maps an entity, which then disappears up into the roof space where Crowley's bedroom used to be.
Can you stand and show yourself? We can see you. This building's gone very, very quiet. Thought I saw some figure being mapped on the SLS in the old kitchen, or whatever this room once was. The SLS, a lot of people think it's all a glitch in the software, but it's able to know the poles that the scaffolding is. It's not getting tricked into thinking this is human objects.
He needs to stay still for a while.
Another figure is mapped by the SLS camera, and again, like the first time, it floats upwards, as if it's going up towards the first floor, where Crowley's bedroom used to be. I want to capture some EVPs, so I take out the SB7 Spirit Box. These were brand new batteries, put in just hours before, and for the second time in Boleskine, I've got some equipment failure. The batteries are dead.
Did you get anything?
No.
I got blank canvas. It's like I'm just seeing scaffolding. The energy just felt like it was a blank canvas of what he was trying to read or read into. I didn't get anything.
No.
Which I find strange considering about this house. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that felt very quiet. So
yeah. And energy, the house draws in energy, takes it in. Something I get. You said a funnel, like it was pulling into.
yeah, I saw a funnel.
It feels like that, yeah. Into where it's going.
I'm going to try and do a spirit box session here in Boleskine House. Oh. Battery's dead. We'll try it with Necrophonic app here in Boleskine House. Who's with me tonight? Say your name. Who am I talking to? Graveyard. Are you from the graveyard? Yes. Boleskine Burial Ground. Is that where you're from? I've got a lot of voices coming through. I'm here to be kind. I'm here to be friendly with you. Can you please say your name? I can hear a lady with you and a man. Do you want me to leave? Yes. I will leave if you want me to. Do you want me to go? Can you please tell me, are you from Boleskine? This does not sound nice. Do you know Aleister? I said Aleister. Do you remember Jimmy? Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin. Shall I leave you now? I will go. That says go. Something's in here. I'm gonna go. Before I go, just tell me, are you a nice person? I'm out of here.
What did you get?
I picked up on that Guardian thing. I got it coming along the wall. Yeah, from back there coming forward. I got this picture of it. It looks more like a cat, like a cougar. But whatever. And and then 15 seconds later, he said, I feel like something's in here and I gotta go. Yeah, I think it's just checking on him. I think it's just milling about the property and making sure things are in line, whatever that looks like.
Yeah. I mean, I just felt, what was I going to say? This was a, image I got. Do you remember the old Atari games? And it went beep, beep,
Yeah, I do.
beep. That is what I got in terms of the energy from that machine thing. Just going and it just felt like, oh, what is it saying? Just whatever's going to come in, I'm going to relate to it. I'm going to think it's there and there. But it was picking up vibrations and sounds from whenever.
Right. That's the thing.
And that's what I'm saying. It says just picking jump, 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 and that's what it felt like. Again, it feels like he's in a blank canvas, as if that hallway is just like a white hall. Someone's whitewashed it. Just feels
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
Yeah. Nearly there.
Get the camera and just get out of here.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's starting to feel drained.
The atmosphere had come.
Yes.
I was in there and I could feel it. I had to leave. So I'm now up at the stable block here at Boleskine House, and I'm going to ask permission before I enter this. Ralph is what we believe to be the name of the boy who haunts this building, and it's always polite as well if you go into anywhere, even if it's anybody's room, you always knock and ask first, and we're going to do that now. Hello, Ralph. Is it okay if I come inside? Let's have a look. First of all, we'll start on the bottom and just have a little look around. Just get our bearings. Hello, Ralph. My name's Rob. We may have met a little bit earlier on. I am here purely just out of respect, just to come and see you and have a chat with you, really, if that's okay. If it's not okay, if you really don't want me to come in,
You can let me know, you can make a bang, or you can just make your presence known if you really don't feel comfortable with me being in here tonight. But either way, it would be nice just to say hello to you. Look at the size of that spider. It's massive.
It's huge.
Ugh.
Spiders in here. But there's Ralph in here.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Hello, Ralph. What is all that? Ralph, can you hear me? Would you like to come and talk to me? If you can let me know of your presence in any way, just speak as normal, and I'll be able to hear you. So I'll introduce myself first. My name's Rob. I mean full respect. Can you tell me your name? It sounded like Ralph. Are you called Ralph? Did you used to be a stable boy? Were you a stable boy here? Can you come and can you... Ralph, are you the only person up here? Whoa.
What'd you get, Heather? Again, I think I get this splinter, but I don't.
I don't have an actual earthy there, or I'm really looking
Mm.
and I can't get it. Everything I get is like a memory and it falls apart in my hands.
Um, residual energy is not good in there.
No.
Just put it that way. And I think it was, I don't know if someone was tormented or bullied or beaten up, but it feels aggression, feels depression, feels, you know,
Oh yeah.
just feels, and I would say both animal and human. But it's not just in one time period. It's feels longer. But yeah, I don't. Something's playing over. I get a record play over. Oh, not literally.
Mm-hmm.
Something. I think the energy plays over and over again. That's why I think it's the splinter feels there. Something doesn't.
Yeah,
want to-
absolutely.
Doesn't want to. Leave me alone. It feels very much like that. Yeah.
I agree.
Where about you, Ralph? Are you over this side? Did you work with the horses? Was this your block?
God, the noise that comes off those machines is so scary, isn't it?
It is scary. Yeah.
Turn that off. Did you make a noise before, Ralph? Did you used to work at Boleskine? The old manor house? The old hunting lodge?
With very little activity coming from the stable block, I decided to head down to Boleskine Burial Ground. This is a cemetery filled with stories of the dead being risen, and also many paranormal attacks. Some people believe Crowley performed some of his demonic rituals in this very graveyard. On the way, I was convinced I was being followed.
I'm heading from Boleskine House down to the burial ground here. It's a few minutes walk, but trust me, it is worth it. So this is the main road that runs on this south side of the loch. If you're going to put some a little bit more infrared on, just so you can see. You really can't see, but over there in the darkness is Loch Ness. And at the minute it's 1 a.m.
And then he's attacked by the monster.
Right, so it's said that there is a secret tunnel that runs from the house down to this burial ground. It's got so much history about it. Let's just have a little look over the fence. That in there. That is where we're going. It's Boleskine. And this is a bucket list, an absolute bucket list moment for me, to be able to have the privilege to come and see this place. There's footsteps behind me. It might just be my imagination. How many people come here just to see the loch, and they don't even know that this... Please tell me you heard that. I hope. I've got to get in here fast. What was that noise? Please tell me you heard a noise. Cemetery. Let's go full IR for this. We need to see everything. You've seen lights. There's a light over there, that's a car. That's a car on the other side of Loch Ness.
Sorry, my dog's playing. Are you getting anything, Heather?
Yeah, I got something.
Oh. What'd you get?
I got a figure in a dark cloak. Yeah, hooded. That kind of rattled me.
Um, I think the graveyard personally is calm. Usually graveyards are calm. I did get a watcher of the graveyard,
Yeah.
earthy. I think it felt. I got an image of him being the groundsman or the graveyard guy. Put them in. Um,
I feel like this is these are the other watchers.
mm,
So there are more, and I don't know who or where they're from or what's going on, but yeah,
what some so it feels. What am I getting? Somebody has. Now, when you consecrate the ground, that is blessed, isn't it? Someone has done the opposite to the land and the ground. That's what I'm getting. And these watchers are trying to keep everything in.
keep everything in. Yeah,
Or not
I
open,
agree.
or not open, as it were. Um, Something has opened it, and they're now trying to close it, or trying to keep it contained. I think that's what the word is. So ensuring that no one does it again. And it
Yes.
feels these watchers. I get a druid feeling, but another one, I get a something of the land.
Yeah, yeah.
The land. But I don't know which one.
The energy feels so different. Yeah, real different vibe. But again, with a sense of duty.
Yeah, yeah, but
So
more.
that's very prominent.
Yeah, definitely. Um, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
This is what happened. This is why I got rattled.
What have you got?
I don't know why I did this, but so spiritually, I was reaching my left hand out, and I'm like, oh, who's this? And I was like, whoa. I just, and then I caught an image. Nothing negative occurred here. It was more like, this is real, and I'm confirming it. And then I catch the image of it and I'm like, I'm out of here. I don't know where I went.
You and G and great. If you have watched any of our other videos with Heather, she wanted to grab something with a tail. Let's just say paranormal with a tail.
Most people would feel curious about that.
They would, Heather. They would. Oh dear. Oh, all right. Let's. We've got a few more minutes. Let's go.
Okay.
So this is the bottom part of the cemetery, which we know has history with you know who. Let me just get my bearings. It's so hard to see through night vision. I am in complete darkness. And this is it. This is the building I've come to see.
Oh, okay.
Where they would keep bodies until they're decomposed enough so that they weren't going to be snatched. Is anybody here with me tonight in Boleskine Cemetery? You let yourself known with a noise,
some form of communication with me. See, they've barricaded that window up. That used to be a way in, but they would pass the bodies through there. It's just big enough to get a coffin through. I'm in complete darkness. In quite possibly the world's most haunted burial ground. And you might think I'm crazy for doing this.
It's a different energy from the house. Everywhere. Totally different.
Even before
it feels very calm.
I'm going to start taking some photos. You see the flash lights up. Night vision, I'm struggling to find my way. The split second where that flash comes on. I was kind of hoping you might be able to see some of the lock. We're just too far away from it. Well, I'm standing on graves everywhere I go in this place. Hearing noises. Hang on, I need to get the torch on. Quick, I'm hearing noises. I'm hearing noises everywhere. When this photo is examined, you can quite clearly see an anomaly visible right here, right beside the building where poltergeist attacks have been reported. It is blurred, which suggests it is moving, yet watch again when the image was taken and we can quite clearly see and rule out that there are no mists, breaths or flying insects because all of these would have been visible at this exact moment. Okay, let's do this. Let's get the app on. Hello? Who's with me?
All I was getting was disrespectful.
Can you say your name? Are you buried in here? I mean, you absolutely no disrespect. That's an Alan Robson. This is extremely significant and sends shivers down my spine hearing this. The device clearly puts together the full syllables of Alan Robson's name. For those unaware of Alan Robson, he is a broadcaster, also from Newcastle. Several years ago, he came to this very graveyard and mocked Aleister Crowley right here. Ever since that night, Alan has been plagued with illness and a cough that doctors cannot explain.
There's Aleister's book. It's a thing called Black Latin. Garvella Ariste Revenieri. You cowardly bitches! I spit on your book!
What I would later discover when I got back to the hotel will change my perception of the paranormal forever.
Are you linked to this building? Was your body kept in this building? I'm hearing lots of people coming through. Let's take another photograph. See what shows up. I'll leave if you want me to.
Leave.
That's what it's
Leave
got it.
now.
A nay. Are you happy I'm here, or do you want me out? That says leave. That just clearly said leave. How do I get out of here? Literally struggling to find my way through the dark. I need to invest in a torch badly to get out of this place.
A ghost hunter doesn't have a torch.
Let's turn this thing off. Let's get out of here. The torch on my phone function has stopped working. Why has that stopped working? There we go. It's working now. I can see where I am. I'm getting out of here. Thank you. I meant no disrespect coming in here tonight. I just wanted to come and have a look. Boleskine, you're an amazing place. I have nothing but respect for the cemetery here. The house here. Everybody here. Such an amazing place. Thank you so much. May you all rest in peace. Good night. My night wasn't over. About 45 minutes later, I arrived back at my hotel in Inverness, and I noticed these marks on my foot. Did it have a meaning? Others have been physically marked in this place, and I had what appears to be a claw right on. I was wearing padded trainers all day, and I felt no pain. There were no irritation marks around the wounds, so it is unlikely to have been caused by my shoes rubbing and irritating the skin. People often suggest that 3 scratch marks symbolizes a mocking of the Holy Trinity, a sign of a demonic attack. Is this a stigmata representing the nails hammered into Christ's feet? Or is it a claw shape? Was something trying to stand in my shoes? These are all questions that are literally bugging me.
No. To all his comments at the end, I think it was just coincidence that he just had rubbing.
Yeah, that wasn't stigmata or ball
tree
marks.
marks, all that. No, I didn't get. Did you get anything?
No, it was really quiet the remainder of the time in that cemetery area. Yeah, very peaceful.
Yeah. There is. I think Crowley did have a connection with the cemetery, but I think I don't know what it is. But again, the land is quite a spiritual land.
Yeah.
It has, funny enough, sort of the same feeling, like say it's pyramids though, or Stonehenge. There's something about it. Yeah, I did.
So do you believe that he had a tunnel going from his house to that graveyard?
I don't know. I want to say yes.
I do too.
But I don't think it was because he constructed the tunnels. They were already there from in the past. It feels the past, and it feels like maybe the person was the vectory, or or what the house used to be. Then probably there's the vicarage.
Yeah.
They got through. I don't know what the land is, so it could be maybe it was an easier. I'm getting told. Drop off point to then carry the bodies down. I don't know what that means, but
Oh, now that makes sense with
I
the
don't know
stuff
if
I
that
was
has
getting.
there's different connotations of what it was used for, and I think one was, yeah, it was used for Alistair, who used to go through it, and probably but it feels like there was again a tunnel and a chamber or chambers, I don't know, but
Yeah,
near the house. I just think was already there.
yeah,
They blocked it up for some reason. Yeah,
yes, they did.
yeah. It just feels I get a whole cover up for our sanity, for our health and our safety.
Yeah,
And I just feel though the new people are doing works on it, and they're doing something that not necessarily is legit or feels legit.
yeah, this place would best be left alone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, because if they build on it, and if anybody builds a new house, they'll have. I think I just think it's more residual, just issues.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, issues. Yeah. So, what do you guys agree? Well, let's say it again. What do you guys think? What did you get from this? Let us know. Apologies if you could hear things in the background from where I am. It was my dogs playing with toys and stuff like that. But hey,
Oh,
I know. And my husband eating Rose's chocolate as it's the festive period. Let us know what you think of this video. More importantly, it was interesting, but I
yeah,
felt like it did feel it was above my pay grade to actually know
yeah.
the goings in, goings out. And yeah, uh, it's a, did I feel disappointed? Probably from this video's reaction of what was happening, a little bit,
Mm, okay.
because I wasn't.
Not being able to know more.
Yeah, probably that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what that is. But there's a reason for everything, so I stand by that reason why we aren't. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know if it's like opening a can of worms, but hey, it was
Yeah.
interesting.
I don't think we'd be able to handle it. It would be like,
It feels as I said, Alice through the Looking Glass. It's just that sort of, you suddenly you go through it and you're going to open a can of worms and say, whoa, what's this? It felt, yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
forgot. Anything from you, Heather, before?
That's it.
That's it from Heather then. That's it.
Yeah.
All done and dusted. We love you guys. Thank you for watching. And
Thank you.
please let us know what you think. We love your comments. So comment. You're great. And let us know. And we'll speak to you soon. I'm gone. Bye-bye, Nathan. Bye-bye, Heather.
Bye.
Take care. Cheerio.